Hello and welcome to another beer review from Raggy's Beer Review channel. Yes, there's a story behind that. In Raggy's tap room, of course. Get a glass. So tonight we are reviewing, got it from Low Cost, aka Smiling Grape. This is White Hag, the White Hag Irish Brewing Company, and it's their Sadhbh Session Red Ale. There we go. I've not had a White Hag beer for a while, actually. I think there was a Christmassy beer I had. Comes rings a bell anyway. 4.1%. It says on the back, this sessionable red ale was named after a beautiful female deer, Sadhbh, pronounced Sadhbh, which morphed into the wife of the legendary warrior Fionn. Irish red deer have a long association with feasting, drinking and celebrations, Confaltum. This red ale gives aroma of lightly roasted toffee and caramel, with a nutty bready flavour and light bitterness, smooth and balanced with a light body and a slightly dry finish. The White Hag Brewing Company, Ballymote County Sligo. So is that Ballymote and County Sligo in Ireland? 4.1%. So there we go. Yeah. So I was out. Was it yesterday? I can't remember now. I was out anyway. I've been thinking about changing the name of it. I was never really entirely happy with the name. That's lively. I was never entirely happy with the name Raggy's Craft Beer Reviews. I wanted it to be the beer review channel. I thought that would. The problem is that across social media, I've never been able to work out. Not that I really took the. I tried to do it and I couldn't work out how to do it. So I didn't really Google it or I just worked out that I couldn't do it. Now I know how to do it. So we've had Raggy's Craft Beer Reviews on one thing. We've had Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits Reviews on two others. It's been a mishmash. I mean, it's all about Raggy's, but never about just one thing. So yeah, so I did it to the beer review channel and read the comments. Obviously, I read comments. You know, I'm not daft. Never do not take notice. And yeah, even the wife says to me, "You need to keep the Raggy's name in it." I've read all the comments, like I say, and so slight compromise. It's going to be called the Raggy's Beer Review Channel. So, in essence, the beer review channel, but yeah, the Raggy's part. It's to, I did it to bring everything under one label. But to also really define it in some ways. Open myself up to a wider base. I'm still not positive that Raggy's is the name that opens myself up to a wider base. I look at some of the beer community people around me. I mean, you've got Craft Beer Basic, you've got Crummy Beard, All the Beer No Idea, and really they don't say beer review in the title, whereas you've got quite a lot of people with beer reviews in the title. And I mean, Scott and Wonder, it's Scott and Wander's World. And I mean, then you've got like Dean's Beer Reviews, Paul's Beer Reviews, Chris's Beer Reviews, George's Beer Reviews, Fred's Beer Reviews, Uncle Sid's Beer Reviews, Auntie Georgina down the road's Beer Reviews. Yeah, there's a lot of beer reviews. I mean, I could have done craft beer real ale, but that'd have been really funny for the piss take at least. Uh, or White Van Man, and or the craft beer hooligan. Yeah, could you imagine? It'd be funny, wouldn't it? I'd upset somebody along the line. To be fair, I've not really took much notice of what's happening in the rest of the community. I forgot Kent Beer reviews. I mean, Craig's sound anyway, as we all know. Bullman beer reviews. You can see where I'm coming from with. There's a lot of beer reviews out there. Something beer reviews, and I was trying to get away from that. So, beer review channel. I was thinking about the craft beer channel, thinking that it's not an identification. They're just, I don't know who they are because I don't watch them. And then you've got that Hopzine. And I suppose if I'd have gone with that name at the start of beer reviews, you'd never have known any different. It is what it is. Only problem is now I can't change TikTok and Facebook back to Raggie's beer review channel for I don't know how long. So I don't know what the bloody they won't let me change back. Obviously, stop people changing willy nilly. But all the channel, all the social media, all my content will be under one label. And then what I'll do is probably get some merch made, find somewhere that makes merch, and maybe like a new sign. Although Raggie's Tap Room, to be fair, this will always be Raggie's Tap Room. So that sign's fine. And again, that Raggie's Tap Room there. And that sign up there's fine, the Raggie's Homebrew, because it encapsulates all that I do. But I think I might get a T-shirt made in a nice colour that's got Raggie's and then beer review channel going around it. I'm absolutely shite at graphics and stuff, so one of these days I'll try and do it. So anyway, I haven't even drank any of the beer yet, and I've got the hot tub running. I've got the hot tub set up. I've got some man flu. I've woke up today, and it's you get the slight hangover from drinking overdoing the beer slightly, but it's more so the fact that I feel absolutely shit. I've got the stinkiest cold. To apologise to White Egg Brewery. You fell on one of them reviews where it's not just a beer review. It's like a personal life beer channel update / beer review and a bit more beyond. Generally, most of my longer beer reviews are a little bit more than just a beer review, and that's why my cask and keg reviews kind of solve it for people who only want short reviews, and the long reviews cater for those who want a bit more in the review. And I think I've hit the balance there. But then, yeah. So it's a reddish ale. It's got a little knob in the middle that's sticking up on. Can you see it? It's a little protrudence in the middle. Hello. I have to do it. And this is one of the reasons why. Someone says to me, there was some of the comments was, I hope you don't get, become like some of the others where they become a bit, and I don't know who they're referring to. I'm only going on one comment. I can't remember who commented, so I'm not going to put anybody's name in the quagmire about some of maybe other beer reviewers that let it go onto their head, and no. My personality will not let anything go to my head. My personality is always the same. I struggle with enough mental health issues to think of myself as something super special. Oh, look at me. And I mean, I've seen YouTubers go around, theme parks for one. Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube. And I love Sean and Charlotte. But I would not be doing. I would not be going into the pubs. Raggy's beer review channel on YouTube, because you'd look a cunt, and I wouldn't do it. So anyway, nice maltiness on this. Even when people say to me, I'll say, oh, if you search Raggy's Beers on YouTube, you'll see. I do a few reviews and that's it. Yeah, I didn't say a few thousand, but and then some. Oh, so there's a nice maltiness to this. What I do like about this, I like the fact that it's Irish. My wife's from Northern Ireland, born in Londonderry. You know, she's got a great family over there. I love it when I go across. Didn't particularly like it the first time when the Troubles were still on. It took me 7 years. We were together 7 years before I went across. And even then, there was still some issues back then. And having short hair and looking a bit like a squaddy was not a good look, you know, back in the day. I'd have been better off having long hair and not driving an English car. But yeah, great family over there in Northern Ireland. Gone through a rough period the last few years. My wife's granny died back in 2018, 19 now. And that was a tough time. And some really sad news occurring now. And it's bitterly upsetting, you know, for the family. It's nothing for the internet to divulge, just in case anybody from the family over there, and if anybody from the family over there does watch these beer reviews, you know, my heart is absolutely with you. You know, it's been really tough recently, multiple issues, and you know, issues with cars are one thing, but people's health and lives is something very more so in the mix. But yeah, so it's lovely to have a bit of proper Irish beer, not bloody Guinness. Yeah, Guinness is an iconic beer, and bloody hell, there's some people on YouTube with and Instagram with ridiculous amounts of followers, just because they post pictures of Guinness, and I find it absolutely hilarious that someone who drinks Guinness and only bloody Guinness gets fucking shitloads of followers and that. It's balmy, isn't it? It is. It's absolutely hilarious. If I was drinking the same fucking beer day in, day out, I'd be so pissed off. I mean, there's different versions of Guinness, granted, but still. Yes, today I'm drinking Guinness, but it's from this pub. Oh, today I'm drinking Guinness, and it's from this pub. Okay, yeah. Tastes same. Yeah, not much, mate. Yeah, not far off. Yeah, pretty much spot on. What are you drinking today, mate? I'm drinking Guinness, but from a new pub. Oh, fucking hell. That was fantastic, mate. Next day. Oh, mate, how you doing? I've got a Guinness. I've got that Nitro Surge. Yeah. Guinness have made monkeys out of all of them. 22 quid for some fucking device that makes it creamier. All right. Oh, fucking hell. I've got 2 cans of Guinness Nitro Surge at the back, by the way. I'm going to use the Surger at work to make it creamier and do a creamy work review. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'm going to get some cream in that beer. And it's going to be, I think I might just do it as an absolute piss take review. Just to be, you know, just for the ones. And or get about 10 spirits and put 10 different spirits through the Surger, just to see what the Surger slash Nitro Surge, or whatever you call it, does. But anyway, back to the beer. 22 quid for a device. I mean, you've got to be a massive Guinness fan to really buy that, or you've got lots of money. There's obviously a lot of people out there with a hell of a lot more money to waste. You know, I'd rather buy a £10, couple of £12 fucking Imperial Stouts that are the top dollar imperial stouts than pay for a device that's going to be used and then going to sit there and not be used, you know. So it's a lovely malty beer. Love the backstory to this. I have rattled on for a bit longer. Did tell you it's going to be one of them reviews. I've got a right dry throat, so I do apologise for any for the sound of my voice. I feel like I'm dry as a badger's arse. Not that I've ever touched the badger's arse, so I won't know really, but oh, it's a nice malty beer. There's a hint of sweetness going off, but only an absolute subtle hint of sweetness. The head is now what you'd expect, a little bit lively at the beginning, but calm down, you know. ABV's a nice ABV, and it's one of them days, and they don't happen very often, where I'm not feeling beer, you know. I just want to get into bed, lie down, watch some TV, fall asleep. I'm not really worried about beer reviews and the beer world. I do so much off camera on YouTube and social media and stuff, and it takes up a lot of time. There's a lot more effort involved. I don't know if other beer reviewers do the same. I'm not sure. I don't really follow what anybody else does with regards to social media and that, whether they bother putting anything on Facebook and Twitter and what's the other channels? Instagram, TikTok. I mean, I've been putting stuff on TikTok. I still find it a very strange channel. Some of the stuff on there is absolutely disgusting, and I don't just mean from looking at, you know, from some of the women that seem to pop up on there, but wild animals, videos of wild animals, and there's some stuff in life. I don't care if it happens. I don't want to see it. And I won't go no further because it's upsetting to me. You know, when I see dogs lying down and there's a snake nearby, and it's like, shit, why the fuck has this come up on my channel? You know, as I'm scrolling through, just being nosy, and that to me, whoa, and straight off, you know. But again, these wild animal things seem to come up, and I've done the not interested and all that business, and it still fucking comes up. Absolute shit waste of time. No, I do apologise. I've really rattled today. I've got the driest of throats as you going. I might just get my tap on my head under the water tap tonight just to keep me hydrated. Feeling like crap. Supposed to be going out tomorrow, but I don't know if I will go out anyway because I just feel crap. Yeah, it's a nice malty red ale, sessionable red ale. Got a 4.3 out of 5 for me, and that's it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.